Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into some pretty wild new tech that basically promises to put an entire film studio right in your hands. It's called Luma Ray 3, it's an AI that makes video, and you're going to want to see what this thing can do. I mean, really, just think about that for a second. Every single epic scene, every weird dream, every beautiful moment you've ever pictured in your head. What if you could bring it to life? Not with a huge crew and tons of expensive equipment, but with just a few words you type out. This isn't science fiction anymore. This is what's happening right now with AI video. And this, right here, is the whole revolution in a nutshell. We're jumping from a world where making a high-quality video took months, a whole bunch of people, and just an insane amount of money, to a new world where one person can get mind-blowing results in minutes. Yeah, the entire game has just been flipped on its head. So here's our game plan for today. We'll do a quick look back at the old way of doing things, and then we're jumping straight into Luma Ray 3. We'll break down its coolest features, walk you through how to make your very first video, and then we'll put the free and paid versions head-to-head to see the difference. And finally, we'll talk about the big one. What does this mean for all of us creators? All right, let's get to the star of the show. The AI company Luma just dropped their latest model, Ray 3, and believe me, it is already making some serious waves. So what is it exactly? Well, Luma Ray 3 is this super powerful AI that can create incredibly realistic videos in a couple of ways. You can either just type out what you want to see, describe your vision, or you can upload a still picture and tell the AI to make it move. And here's where Ray 3 starts to get really impressive: the physics. For the longest time, AI video has kind of struggled to make things move and bump into each other in a way that looks real. But this model, it's a huge leap forward. Like our source material points out, the way rain actually hits someone, the way water splashes, it just feels right. It looks real. So that realism is an amazing start. But Ray 3 has a few other tricks up its sleeve that really make it a standout. So besides that incredible physics engine, Ray 3 gives you this amazing toolkit. You get the super fine-tuned control with a feature they call annotation. You get to mess around and experiment with a totally free and fast draft mode. And then, for the final touch, you can make your videos absolutely pop with high dynamic range, or HDR color. Okay, this annotation feature, it's a total game changer. Instead of just trying to describe motion with words, you get to draw it. You just upload a picture, and then you literally sketch out a path for where you want something to go. You want a car to swerve? You draw the curve. You want a bird to fly across the sky? You just draw its path. It's a whole new level of control. And to make sure you can experiment with all these wild ideas without any risk, Luma built in this fantastic draft mode. So before you spend any of your paid credits on a final version, you can generate a quick, free preview. This lets you play around, test different prompts, tweak your vision, all without spending a single cent. It's like the ultimate creative playground. And for folks on a premium plan, there's another awesome visual tool, HDR. The easiest way to think about it is like this. It's an upgrade to the color and light in your video. Standard video has a limited range, but HDR gives you way deeper blacks, much brighter brights, and just more vibrant, rich colors. It makes the final video feel, like our source said, simply more alive. Okay, so this all sounds amazing, right? But you're probably asking, so how do I actually, do it? Well, the best part is it's incredibly simple to get started. Seriously, making your first video is just a few clicks. You make a free account, you go to what they call your board, that's your workspace. From there, you just type what you want to see or upload a picture, pick an aspect ratio, choose draft or high quality, and boom, click generate. In just a few moments, you've got a video. Now, let's talk about the cost. The free plan is, well, free. It gives you a limited number of credits to use only in that draft mode we mentioned, which is perfect for just learning how it all works. Then, for a one-time payment of about $8, the Pro plan gives you enough credits for about 45 high-quality videos. And that premium monthly subscription, that's what unlocks everything, including those advanced features like HDR. So, this brings us to the big question, right? What is the actual difference between a free draft and one of those paid, high-quality videos? To figure that out, our source material put them to the test, using the exact same prompt for both. And they didn't hold back. The prompt they used was super specific, which really gives the AI a challenge. It was a black panther sleeping on a tree in daylight with blurred background and camera moving up slowly. And the results? Well, they were pretty night and day. Now, don't get me wrong, the free draft was still called amazing. It definitely got the scene right. But it had a Luma watermark, and the quality was a little fuzzy around the edges. The paid version, though, it was on a whole other planet. No watermark, for one, but the detail was incredible. You could see the fur. You could even see the panther breathing. The lighting was perfect, and the motion was way smoother. The takeaway here is pretty clear. Draft mode is great, but high quality is where the real magic happens. So when you put all of this together, what does it really mean for creators? Well, it means we can start thinking way beyond just making a cool 5-second clip. We're talking about real storytelling. Because Luma also gives you an editor where you can take all those individual clips and start building something bigger. You can add audio, you can make the resolution even higher, you can reframe your shots, and the big one, you can extend the clips, which lets you stitch scenes together into a longer story. And this really, really hits the nail on the head. All those old barriers to filmmaking, the money, the technology, they're starting to just melt away. Like the source material says so perfectly, your limit will be your imagination. With a tool like this, the idea of creating a whole short film is no longer just a dream. It's something anyone can actually do. Think about what that really means. A full 5-minute animated short film. That's a project that used to belong to huge studios with gigantic teams, and now it's within your reach. The only thing you need is a story you're dying to tell. And at the end of the day, that's really the question this kind of technology leaves us with, isn't it? When the roadblocks of budget, crew, and gear start to vanish, the only thing left is the story inside you. So, with this incredible new power, what will you create?